All right, affiliate crew, we got a new week ahead of us. Going to lay it out for you on the whiteboard here. What we see here in the pink is just with it being a new month, we like to throw the different themes at you and things to think about, and then the general direction that we're going to take the programming. One of the things that's kind of near and dear to me in the program that we have is movement quality, and I've always said that it should be a goal of ours to be the best mover in the room. It doesn't always have to be about speed and intensity and trying to get the best outcome in every workout that you do. So let's try to keep that a focal point for your affiliates so that with that movement quality, then performance can come and we can do the best that we can. That should be a goal of ours in our class as well. Moving down the list, as far as like an athlete theme or challenge, to encourage community engagement, talk to your athletes about going around, making sure that they give high fives after workouts so that we can keep the energy and mojo going. It should feel like a team aspect. The coaches challenge this week is to work with your athletes and post-workout when they are finishing workouts to check in with them and see how their workout went more in depth, what they liked, what they thought they did well, what they think they need work on. It just gives you a chance as a coach to get to know your athletes even more than what you think you might already. So that's your challenge, to do that with 3 athletes every class, to come up to them and see what it is that they felt they did well with and what they're struggling with, and how you think that maybe you can help them with suggestions and tips. Okay, I feel like that goes a long way for you and your coaches. Going into building strength, so we're finishing up with our 10 rep max, or 3x10 rather, back squat series. We did that for a reason, and that's going to build us into the biggest volume back squatting that we'll do in this program, which is a 20 rep max. So it's one set as heavy as possible for 20 reps, and we're going to continue that theme. I've seen some really crazy strength and performance gains with that high volume squatting when we return to lower numbers and having it translate to your workouts as well. So that's going to be cool. We'll have a weightlifting EMOM with the clean in the front squat series instead of the snatch like we did the past few weeks. Our mobility focus of the month is going to be ankle range of motion and pliability. So we're going to use different skills and drills and mobility pieces to increase that flexion in the ankle and try to improve some of our squatting mechanics. And then you'll see a few other themes layered in there as well. But looking at Monday, so our Labor Day workout is going to start with that weightlifting series. So it'll be in every 90 seconds. You'll have one clean plus one front squat. You're going to choose the loading that is something that's very achievable for you in that first week, so that we have a natural steady progression. But each week we're going to add one more front squat to this EMOM. So this EMOM will turn into something that becomes pretty challenging. Okay. We have a couplet workouts, a 2-rounder. I'm excited to see how this lays out. Yes, it's high skilled with the toes to bar, but I'm hoping that someone can give this a run and see if they can get it unbroken or close to it. But it's a 2-rounder. It shouldn't take too long. You have to look at the goal times to make some scaling decisions off of that. On Tuesday, okay, lots of dumbbell work this week, and I've made sure that there's different options. So like a single dumbbell option or a double dumbbell. If you have the ability to go double dumbbell in your classes, let's do that. We're trending in that direction. It comes with a challenge for sure, but pick either option 1 or 2 for this day so that it's appropriate for your affiliate. The stimulus that we've created is pretty much the same, but it'll be a press, a push press, and then a hang, clean, and jerk. And I encourage hang, clean, and jerk, whether it be dumbbells or kettlebells, okay? But there will be an increasing rep scheme during this workout. So 2, 4, 6, 8 kind of ladder, and then a box jump to finish off each round, which will be a fixed number. So have fun with that workout. Going into Wednesday, so this is our last week of that back squat cycle that we've been following, where we've seen people start at a weight and increase each week. But this will be the last week. We'll try to increase a little bit, hopefully 5 more pounds, and we can look back and reflect and see the kind of changes and progress that we've made. So last week of that, and that'll lead us into a fun partner workout. This will be a full class, so remember Wednesday is a big hour. It's this back squat series, but the workout involves a partner, rowing, and jump rope. So The transition time from back squat to the partner workout will hopefully be shorter and easier to do. But have a plan for this day. Know that from minute 1 to 60, you're going to be busy, okay? And then that brings us into Thursday. So one of our focuses this month is handstand walking, handstand push-up, getting upside down, skill work with a lot of different cool scaling and progressions that everybody can kind of use so that they feel like they are getting pushed in a direction towards something like this. But it will be an interval-based workout, but beforehand we'll make sure that we practice and through the general warm-up and skill warm-up that people know full well what they should be doing before they do the workout, which I believe is 4 rounds, 4-minute intervals, where we'll be cycling through running, handstand walking, and handstand push-ups, and the list of really good progressions in there. So take note of that. That'll be a fun day to coach and challenge your members. Friday is the last week of our snatch EMOM, okay? So this will be 10 minutes, and it's really simple. It's just one full snatch, okay, or squat snatch, whatever you want to call it. If your athletes still struggle with that ability or they're newer, a power snatch plus an overhead squat is fine. But again, our whole goal with this snatch EMOM has been consistency and trying to be perfect from minute 1 to 10. And if we get good at that at heavy loads, then that's exactly what we wanted to do. And then we'll finish with a workout that is a sprint workout, that is overhead squat, so it's movement consistency, all right? There'll be 2 options. There's one option for those of you that have ropes that have access to those. That's the preferred option of choice. But option B is going to be overhead squats and pull-ups, kind of a knockoff Fran workout, if you will. So that's a shorter sprint workout in that 5 to 10 minute, maybe some of you faster than 5-minute frame, okay? And then wrapping the week up with Saturday, where we'll do an interval-based workout, which has more of like a conditioning effect where you're trying to get as many reps as you can, like Fight Gone Bad, in 1 minute. It'll lead you immediately into another minute of hang power cleans and then followed by a minute rest. So in these kinds of workouts, we're just trying to see how consistent we can be for the duration of it. So yeah, that's what your week looks like, your first week of September. A lot of different pieces in there. And some notes to think about. I have a lot of partner warm-ups for you guys this week. I think there's a lot of value in that and creating some good energy in the class. Be smart on your workout selection for your affiliates, especially if you're limited by equipment. Take that into account in class size and how you guys are doing. And pay attention to the new video demonstrations that we'll send your way so that you have access to them and you guys and your coaches can all be on the same page, all right? Let's have a great week, and we'll be back next week with more.